Bonsoir, mes amis. Welcome back to Monaco. Last time, we found out that it was the gentleman's party. This time, he could steal if he wants to. So, this time, we're still robbing the bank, but it's not so much to, get the money we need to escape Monaco as it is. It belongs to the gentleman. So we might as well go ahead and grab it. Of course, I do a pretty awful job of it here, but we'll get back to it. The phrase the gentleman said, "Donnez le confesseur au cochon," as some of you may be able to guess, is casting pearls before swine. Apparently the gentleman thinks his riches are too classy for the likes of the hoi polloi. As well he should. The gentleman's a classy man. Whereas most of the pickpocket missions so far have just been giving us small differences. A couple more lasers here and there, maybe a few more guards. This one is where we really start to see that the security systems are getting beefed up pretty significantly. We haven't seen guards with pistols yet, but I can guarantee you that when they show up, they'll be as much of a pain. If not more. Secret passage there, by the way. Just wanted to show that there. Unfortunately, there's no real easy way to get to the Golden Nose cash registers. On enhanced mode, they add in a key door at the bottom of the area, which makes it a little bit easier to get in, but for normal mode, it's just a little bit too much work to try and get in there effectively. I don't recall if it was in this or in the enhanced mode that the civilian there on top, she has a piece of gold she's sitting on top of, but they're actually right next to the underground, right to the left of it, where she's standing below, is another secret entrance. And in the video I did, it actually, when I alerted her because I was trying to get her gold, she actually ran up and used the secret passage while the guards were chasing me. So, I'm thinking that civilians can use secret passages to try and escape, and that might be one way you find them. But I believe guards are completely incapable of using them. Though, since a civilian can use them, that could be wrong too.
Bonjour. Stop.
Dites-moi, Jean-Hubert, une petite garde.
J'ai cru entendre un bruit dans le coin.
Elle m'a
Pour
offert
cet
une
argent,
île
nous
une
avons
fois.
de quoi racheter l'Afrique. Quoi? Arrêtez-vous.
Au secours, garde!
Come to think of it, I kind of wonder how the criminals are able to hide behind these plants. I'm assuming, you know, these are probably just potted plants that you might see. You might see just like a little office palm tree or something. How exactly do they hide in those? I mean, are they really small and skinny? Are they actually like rose bushes they have inside? I'm kind of curious now. Any opinions?
Quoi? Pas bien grave, de toute façon. J'étais sûr d'avoir entendu quelque chose.
I thought there was a secret passage here, but I was mistaken. So, the way you open a secret passage, just like anything else in the game, is you just brush up against it briefly, and or you hold the direction against it, and that'll use the item, much like a locked door or a ladder. But the secret passage is probably one of the easier ways to run into them. By the way, security system. Whereas last time we were in the bank, I was able to get through this one pretty easily. I am definitely not going to be able to make it through these security systems without setting off the alarms. Case in point. Luckily, this is why I mentioned that the guards are not carrying pistols yet. If they were, this would be a lot harder. Not to mention, once the guards get their hands on shotguns and submachine guns, it only gets worse from there. Regardless, the escape vehicle we had last time around is no longer in the parking lot.
Pas bien grave, de toute façon.
So, this time we actually have to come back in where we entered and get on the train on our way out. But that's going to be a little bit from now. I wasn't able to hit any of the secret passages before, but there is a secret passage between this main room and the room just to the left with the power box. It's not exactly convenient, but if you're playing a character like the Mole who can open up the secret passages faster, if you're playing a character like the Mole who opens up secret passages faster, it may be more convenient for you. Instead of trying to get these computer viruses, you can just turn off the power with the Mole and break into the safe and be in the other room before a guard can even come to turn the power back on. But that's just a theory. I thought about giving this level a good couple tries with the main vault here on the left to see if I could actually make it through there without tripping the alarm at all. But it's just not meant to be. Given enough forethought, you could use the laser's blind spots well enough to avoid all the lasers. On each side, there's 3 lasers on each side, left and right. Each one of them has a column on the top and bottom facing towards the center. So, if you moved fast enough, when a laser spotted you, you could move towards it or away from it enough that you would be able to trip, that you'd be able to run into the column and break the laser's line of sight. But it's pretty difficult. Unfortunately, once you're on this side of the room, there's a laser barrier here that there's no computers to get rid of, and as far as I can tell, there are no secret passages, so you just gotta bum rush it. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe there is another entrance to the vault on the street level from the top left, but I could be mistaken. Anyway, that's it for Liquidity. Once again, there's not going to be any enhanced mode bonus, so please join me next time when we start beefing over turf.